Hi guys, if you're one of my regulars, you'll know I like to try and put cameras on my cars to get a good view when we're driving along, either directly on it, like I've done here, which I'll explain in a minute, or on a trailer right behind it, so we get a third-person view of it. First person there, third person behind. Anyway, this one is my WPL B1 truck. It goes very nicely. I was given it by one of my viewers quite a while ago. It needed some work doing to it to get it running. But yeah, it works fine. And to put a camera on it, I modified it, as you can see here. So you can stick a camera on this little bracket here, and it looks through the back window. So it's almost like sitting in the cab. As close to that as you're going to get anyway. Put that back on there before I forget it. Okay. Anyway, I now have a couple of GoPros. So I wanted to stick a GoPro in there. This one won't fit because the sizes are different. This one happens to have a rubber sleeve on it. It still won't quite fit. So we can either hack that around, or we can 3D print a new bracket. So this is one that I've printed that should fit the GoPro when it's in its sleeve, just so it's double protected for when it's going over the rocks and falling over and rolling over. The only thing is, because I've done that, I've had to use an awful lot of support. I hate using support because there's almost more support there than there is of the actual finished product. And this is going to take a bit of an effort to get it all off. So say it's almost got more support than the original item, or the actual item. And one of my viewers particularly asked on one of my previous videos to actually see this bit where you're trying to get the support layers out, because they like to hear the cracking and banging. I guess some people are like that. I'm going to have to cut that, aren't I? It's not going to come out. There's more bits under there. Oh, I hope it fits. Need a little bit of trimming, but yeah, there we are. So that's going to fit in there. There's a couple of problems. Because this is sliding in here, that exhaust pipe's going to be in the way, but that does just unclip, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, I will unscrew this because I'm using the 2 screws underneath that held the original loading bit on the back. So, deck, isn't it, I think? Yeah, anyway, yeah, I'll take that one off and we'll see if we can get that one on. We're in place. I haven't got my alignment quite right. Oh, it's pretty well close. Can we see that? Does that help at all? Not really. It's sitting just a tiny bit lower, maybe 1 or 2 millimeters low. And if I push it all the way across to where it should be, oh, actually, that doesn't look too bad. You can't really see in the camera. You'll have to give it a run. But the camera lens is bigger than the space available, the rear window. So we can have a bit of grey line around the outside, or dark. Still, we'll give it a run. I'll go and run it around the garden for a few minutes, just so we can see how we do. What this is all about is the GoPro gives you particularly good image stabilization. So we'll see how it does. Having said that, the image stabilization when we're looking through the cab is probably not going to work, because it will see all the bodywork as fixed in relation to the GoPro, and the fact that the image you see bouncing up and down out there, I don't think the camera can stabilize that. So I think I've just wasted my time. I probably should have done a bit of footage with the ordinary action camera and then a bit of footage with this action camera, GoPro, to compare the two. I'll put some links in to show where I've done this on the rocks. But we'll give this a run now in the garden just for test purposes. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment so I know how I'm doing. And somewhere up here there'll be some links to related playlists. Thanks again.